Nowadays, there are wireless adapters that you could use to transform your car's touchscreen into an Apple CarPlay interface. The market is now full of different options, and we have selected 6 elite models that we think you will absolutely love. Hey guys, I'm Jim with Techie Tech News, and these are the best Apple CarPlay adapters of 2025. Now, links to these products will be provided in the description box below, and please like, comment, and subscribe for more product review videos. At Techie Tech News, we evaluate products for you, so you don't have to. The Magic Link, best adapter for simplicity. The Magic Link from the Magic brand is rated to work with any iPhone from the 5 on up, in any vehicle with wired CarPlay. It is bigger than some of the others at 3.2 inches long and includes a decent sized status LED on the front. It also has 2 ports, one at the top for USB-C and another for USB-A at the bottom, which you can plug into your iPhone, making it wired CarPlay, which just turns the Magic Link into a pass-through device. Now, like most adapters, the Magic Link starts out just fine. Plug it in, watch the intermediary interface appear on the screen, look for the Bluetooth connection on the iPhone, connect to it, and the CarPlay is up and running. Now, the usual lag does apply, but it does include a 12-inch USB A to C cable adapter. Now, rather than going against the manual, we did not update the firmware on the Magic Link. Instead, we kind of got annoyed that the Bluetooth created a network called Honda XXXX. So we used the web interface with the device via Safari on the iPhone to change the Wi-Fi SSID. Well, that was a big mistake, because after rebooting, the Magic Link's LED started to blink red. And while the device would talk with the dash and connect with the iPhone via Bluetooth, the Wi-Fi network was no longer available, and there was no recessed reset button to set it back to factory settings. And we couldn't find any info on the matter online either. Now, we emailed the vendor to reset the device via their instructions, but we never heard back. In short, don't mess with the settings on these dongles. They'll usually just set up right out of the box, and you're best to leave them alone once you've done that. And in the future, if you need to find more tech deals, simply visit TechieTechDeals.com. CarLink Kit 5 2 Air, best dependable adapter. CarLink Kit is one of the most advertised wireless adapter dongles out there. The company also sells an older combo CarPlay and Android Auto device, which can't do Android Auto wired, among other devices. The 5 is ready for any iPhone version 6 or higher, or phones running Android 10 and above. The box contains 2 cables, one C to C and another C to A USB. And to get this started, you would simply plug the USB-C end into the CarLink kit, and then the other end into any port you wish on your dash or head unit for your vehicle. Now, one end has a USB-C port and the other one has a USB-A port that you could use as a pass-through if you want to plug in the phone directly or to charge it. The CarLink kit takes over the CarPlay screen and displays its own interface. This is where you would pair your iPhone via Bluetooth, and like all the other units, it creates its own unique name to pair along with the car's make. But proving that we've learned nothing, we did use the Safari browser to look at the settings, and to pull the update firmware was just too enticing, even though the manual says that you don't have to update it if the device is working. We did it anyways and waited, and well, it actually worked. And we're happy about that because there was no reset button like the last devices. Now, the latency issue was there, like it is with all these devices. The CarLink kit did a great job connecting to more than one iPhone, so either my wife or I can take over the wireless CarPlay when alone. Now, to change it while you're both in the car, the person who is connected will have to turn off their Wi-Fi so that the other can connect, which can be annoying. But at $65, this is one of the cheapest dongles out there, especially for one being able to support iOS and Android. Minic CP85, best budget adapter. In the box, you will find paper instructions, the CP85 adapter itself, 2 power cables, and an adhesive sticker to mount the adapter and prevent the adapter from sliding around the car's interior. On one side, there's a USB port to power the adapter, while the opposite side houses the physical switch button. After connecting the CP85 to the CarPlay port in my vehicle, I was soon presented with a simple launch menu screen in just 11 seconds. This screen displays the Bluetooth ID for connecting your iPhone, as well as the current firmware version. Now, pairing my iPhone to the Bluetooth ID brought up the Wireless CarPlay display on the screen in just 6 seconds. Now, with a total boot time of 10 seconds into Wireless Apple CarPlay, the CP85 is the fastest 2-in-1 wireless adapter that we've ever tested. Interaction with the Wireless CarPlay was smooth and responsive, and definitely on par with current generation wireless adapters. Audio quality was decent, with a slight delay, but nothing significant enough to cause you concern during a call. Overall, the CarPlay on the CP85 was decent. Maybe not the absolute smoothest that you can get with the highest dollar unit, but as a switchable 2-in-1 adapter, this was very difficult to beat. Options included adjusting the Wi-Fi band, changing audio modes, adding a delayed start, and enabling GPS pass-through. The Minix CP85 adapter was a better alternative in terms of performance in CarPlay and Android Auto. Unfortunately, it wasn't as successful at switching between CarPlay and Android Auto platforms at all times. But for the price and the speed you're getting, it's very hard to beat. But regardless, it's definitely one that your pocket can get behind at only $35. AutoCast U2 Air, best versatile adapter. AutoCast says the YouTube Air works with 600 plus car models from 2016 on, except for some with Sony aftermarket head units. Now the boot time is rated at 18 seconds and it defaults to 5 GHz Wi-Fi. Now this model only works with iPhones running iOS 10 and up. Now unlike some of the other vendors in this roundup, AutoCast actually has offices in the US, but that doesn't mean the device arrives any sooner in the mail. Now the stylish looking dongle is quite easy to set up. It includes a 12-inch USB-A to USB-C cable, plus an extended USB-C cable in itself. Once the iPhone connects via Bluetooth, the iPhone takes over the screen. Like many other adapters, it supports multiple iPhones. You can access the U2 Air settings via an IP address typed into the browser from your iPhone. Now, most of these devices do require a firmware upgrade, but the YouTube Air was different. It just worked out of the box, and the manual does say specifically updating is not required when the device functions properly. Well, I updated it anyways, and the U2 Air immediately stopped talking to the dash. I could still access the dongle's Wi-Fi, but the browser's page settings wouldn't let me do a hard reset. So we had to use the old paper clip stuck in the recessed button slot to reset. And let's be clear, the AutoCast is only one of the few that we've ever seen that it had that option, which did save the unit. So only update if required. The Magic Box, best screen mirroring adapter. Now the Magic Box is really a standalone Android box that you can plug directly into your dashboard and take it over. Now while it runs Android, it's designed to support Apple CarPlay for iPhone users. The Magic Box works in most cars and even at home with your TV via an HDMI output cable. Now we say most because the vendor has told us upon request that the Magic Box doesn't have 100% compatibility with all cars. The installation video says you can plug it into your car's smart port, be it a USB-C or A port, with the other end being a USB-C connector going into the Magic Box. It includes an 8-inch premium braided cloth USB-A to USB-C cable and USB-C cable by itself. Now the Magic Box takes about 20 seconds to load, and it displays a fun animation screen. Now it warns you not to use the dongle while in motion, and then puts you right into the configuration screen. Now the Magic Box does run Android itself and thus has its own settings that you must use, like setting it up to Wi-Fi from your home when you're parked, or by a coffee shop, or on your phone's mobile hotspot when you're on the road. On the home screen are apps to launch CarPlay or Android Auto, plus other apps like Google Maps. Pretty much any app is available in the Google Play Store that you can sideload as an option. They even ship with a few of the non-Google Play apps available on the device. Just make sure that you unplug the power cord when the vehicle is off, as this device will drain your battery over time. AutoCast Auto Adapter MX, best overall adapter. The AutoCast MX is a new approach to wireless CarPlay adapters. Not only does it offer wireless Android Auto as well as wireless Apple CarPlay, but the MX also dips into a unique mode where you can connect your phone to its Wi-Fi hotspot and then watch video content from your camera's roll, Steam videos from YouTube, and browse current trends from TikTok on your CarPlay or Android Auto device. Switching platforms is made fairly easy thanks to a physical quick switch button, similar to what you would see on the YouTube X Pro adapter. With one single press, you will disconnect the current mobile, freeing up the adapter to connect to another device. Now on paper that sounds absolutely great, but in practice it's sometimes hit and miss. The function can also fail to switch as intended, as we've said. But if you press quickly enough, you'll enter AirPlay mode on the adapter's home screen before reconnection, which will force you to restart the adapter in, as we said, AirPlay mode. Overall, the MX from Autocast is a decent addition to their existing lineup of adapters for CarPlay. Now, we did notice one issue amongst all these adapters, and that was when we tried to resume CarPlay after a long pause. The reactivation tends to freeze the screen from time to time, and seeing how it's not exclusive to MX, we wouldn't ding it against it. We just hope that there's a future update that will address that issue. But overall, the unit works amazing, and the best part about buying one of these units is that in the end, you're getting exactly what you intended to be, a CarPlay adapter that lets your touchscreen become an Apple CarPlay unit. Folks, we hope you've enjoyed this well-reviewed list of CarPlay adapters, with one being right for you. Still, if you're unsure as to which model that you should choose from, simply comment down below and I will personally assist you. And always remember that Amazon has an excellent return policy to help you minimize the risk. And please let us know which Apple CarPlay adapter you would choose. Links to these items will be posted in the video description box below, and when you're done, check out the next video.